What's the word with y'all boys, man? We back at y'all with another video. Shit, today we're reacting to All Hell Breaks Loose when DCF shows up to collect baby from mom. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. From the title of this video, I already knew this shit gonna be lit. I do feel bad for the people in this vid, cause you know what I'm saying, when DCF pulls up, shit, ain't no and ifs or buts about it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's get straight to it though, man.
You woke up and you didn't really know what's going on, so we'll explain to you.
I did. Hold on. Mute. Hold on, please. You just told my daughter. You just told my sister.
That boy got a big ass stomach though. God,
calm down. We can't explain. All right.
Oh, big good.
On February 26, 2023, officers knocked on a door with DCF to take custody of a child, but instead, they were met by a man who was furious to see them.
If you could just knock on the door, hey, we're allowed to come in forcibly. Yeah. You need to produce a child. If you don't, we are going to force entry and come to home, something like that, and just about every minute repeat that. Pound on the door, nice and loud. I'm going to let the other guys know the whole spot. He's on his way. Give us 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll take it from there, but we're not leaving.
Police department, we have paperwork to enter your home, and we will use force if you don't answer the door.
The court order has a clause for allow officers to make forcible entry to get the child. Judge did add a clause in there. I read it off to Sarge. He's on his way. Jordan's out there just making announcements, and we're pounding on the door.
I mean, she's in there. She looked out.
You actually saw?
Well, I can't say it was the girl in the DL photo, but somebody looked out the back window, saw me here, and then ducked down.
Yeah.
And went back.
Well, somebody answered the door. They said it wasn't the mother, but she immediately was like, hang on, just slam the door, and now nobody's answering. So I'll let Sarge know all that. He says, good. He's on his way. Hold it back if you guys can hang out here.
No, nobody's in.
Will you tell them on the other side that the door's open now?
My mom's boyfriend might be in his room, but my mom's at work.
Okay.
You just lied to my daughter's face and told her you had a search warrant, sir. We're not leaving. Let me get your information, sir. Yeah, because you just said that. Hold on.
You woke up and you didn't really know what's going on, so we'll explain to you.
I did. Hold on. Mute. Hold on, please.
No.
Let me talk to you, sir.
You're being rude.
Sir, this is what I'm saying.
First of all, we have...
I'm being rude.
Sir, can you calm down so we can tell you what's going on?
All right. I'm being rude because I just figure out there's no address on there. There's no name for the person whose address thing on the address. All that's illegal. You just told my daughter. You just told my 50-year-old daughter.
You're shouting. If you don't calm down, we can't explain.
All right. Let me calm down. You showed me a search warrant. The search warrant doesn't have our address on it. The search warrant is for here.
You're shouting again. If you don't want to talk to me, go away.
The search warrant, you tried to speak about it.
Misunderstood.
No, I misunderstood. You said you had a search warrant for her. She clearly told me.
I never said the word search warrant.
This is what I'm telling you, bro.
No, you're not telling me anything.
This is my bad. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to talk. Wait, you ain't giving me no chance to talk. You're
not telling me anything.
If you don't want to be nice to me.
All right, so you want me to be nice to you?
I want you to be reasonable.
We have an order to enter the home and take the child from the address.
I want you to be reasonable. That's so square ass, huh?
Mother of the child has this address listed as her residence. I was told by the female that answered the door that she was here with the baby. Okay.
I'm just like what's going on. I woke up to y'all in my house.
Because you're being impatient.
I just woke up and you're in my house.
You woke up and you weren't prepared to see us.
Right.
Can I explain to you why we're here? Can I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Because he's not telling me why you're here. He's making no sense to me.
Will you give me just a minute?
Yes, please.
Do you want to look in the house any further?
I do want to see the last room that was locked.
It was locked? Okay. I think Officer Schaefer's sitting at the front. We're going to sit here and hang out. Wait till my supervisor gets here. And then we'll go from there and re-explain it to him if he's going to listen. And we'll get access to that room, okay? That's no problem. But he's being awfully upset and unreasonable, so we're not going to take it to that next level yet. I'll wait till my sergeant gets here.
Right.
Doesn't matter to
So
me.
the mother put her address here.
So this address is listed as her address.
How can she do that if her name ain't on Lisa?
I know you have commentary, but let me just finish real quick so you can hear the whole thing.
Yes, ma'am.
DCF has paperwork, a judge-signed paperwork that says the police can use force and enter this home and retrieve the baby. That is the paperwork. How do I know how old your daughter, right? This is your daughter?
All right, now she explained that. Now that I calm down, I'm telling you.
Your daughter told us that she was here.
I did not say that. I said I just came from home from school. And my mom
said, is she here? You said, yeah, and you closed the door, right? Like you were going to go get her because you didn't know. That's fine. Nobody's mad at you.
I don't want to interject. I just wanted to let you know that it does say about CPS.
Are you okay?
So that's what we were looking for her here.
Yeah, so y'all walked in, she was...
No, listen.
We were told she was here, and we came in.
This is really... This is very disturbing, right?
No, listen. You were asleep, right? You were asleep, right?
Right. Imagine how that feels.
No, listen. Your 16-year-old daughter opened the door, says, yes, you can come in, right? And did we leave after you said you can't be in here and leave, right? We left, right? Yes or no?
Y'all still here, too?
Yes or no. We left the house. Is that correct? Yes or no?
It took a second for y'all to get out. I had to
yes or no? Yes or no?
I had to start getting irate. And
yes or no?
Yes, sir, you told me. After I got irate, yes.
We have good reason to be in there with the judges.
Now, I understand you had permission from what you're saying.
We do.
All I was asking for was proof of address and proof of just show me.
You have to give us an opportunity to explain. If you woke up and walked into it.
This is great. Explanations are great, right? But you're not showing me the proof. If we're in the court of law right now, you guys will lose the case because you haven't showed me the proof to say
there's no case to lose. This isn't a criminal matter.
I didn't say this is the case. I said if we're in a court of law, proof is in the pudding.
Sir.
If you do not show proof, how are you?
Let him answer.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
My supervisor is going to come here. We're going to explain to you again that we're going to go in there and check that last room.
Okay,
because that's what it says. Right. Okay, so either you can let us do it now or wait till my supervisor gets here.
We went to the supervisor.
Excellent.
We just having a conversation.
So we're just going to hang out here.
We're just having a conversation.
We're being very hard to talk to.
Right. We're having a conversation. Oh, sorry.
Hey, girl in the back. Laughing and giggling, bro.
Like
so funny, man.
So that, yes.
Because I'm making sense?
No, sir. Because you're rambling on.
Am I making so you telling me my rambles aren't making a lot of sense?
No, sir. You're being rude and interruptive.
Whoa.
So we have to hang out here till my supervisor gets
right, I get you.
And then we're going to explain to you again.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Then we're going to have to go in if you don't give us permission, and we're going to have to execute.
I get what you're saying. Do you understand I'm not trying to give you a hard time, right?
No, I don't agree with you. You are giving me a hard time.
I'm trying to give you a hard time.
Sir, do you know that the last time that we were here, she ran out the back door?
No, I don't know that.
Okay, that's why we have 4 officers here. And we have a supervisor
on the back door?
I don't know none of this is going on.
Damn, why she get out the cut like that?
That's not my kid.
Okay, but that child belongs to the state.
So y'all
belongs to the state?
Y'all ain't understand nothing I was saying?
You're getting caught up on the wrong.
He's sitting here acting like a cop right now, right?
Child belongs to
One
the
room's
state.
locked, obviously.
Right, she's in there.
Yeah, more than likely. He's being a pain in the butt, but I finally got through and said, what's going on? We're not leaving. The sergeant's going to come out and re-explain again, but we are going in there whether we can
Is there an
consent or
address
not.
on there?
Yeah, I asked her. She goes, there's an address here. Is there anywhere the child is going to be? He's already admitted she just sleeps on the couch. We should be all just fine, so.
You're acting like I can't hold the paper.
See this emergency
Let me
motion
read it, right.
to produce access to the home?
Okay.
Hold that 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this part right here says, law enforcement officers are hereby authorized to make a forcible entry at any hour using any and all reasonable force necessary. Right here.
All right, now wait.
She has refused to produce the child
Mom,
to the state.
That's all for real. Okay.
The residence. This is your address.
Thank you. That's what the f I'm talking about. Now you can come in.
Okay, but you understand
if
that.
If you would have shown me the address off rip, none of that would have happened. That's all I'm saying. If she would have put that out off rip, or he said he had it in his hand.
It would have been easier if you weren't arguing.
I mean, but the thing is, are you showing up in the motherfucking house unannounced like that? Sir, I would have been irate too. What you mean?
All I asked was for the address. I'm talking about the same thing from the beginning.
I brought it out. Somebody breaking in my crib brought it.
Tell me the address.
It's right here.
Right.
All right. DCF's up front and stuff like that because that's where the guy is that kicked us out. We didn't want to kind of escalate anymore. Here's what happened. The 16-year-old daughter's like, finally answer the door. Hey, you can come in. They go through the house. They find 2 doors. They knocked on the one. The male came out, freaked out, cursing, get out, get out, get out. There's still 1 door locked, and no one answered the door, and he doesn't want us to answer it. We backed out. Took us a while to explain it to him. Explained it to him. He still doesn't want to us to go in there. So I said, we're just going to wait till you get here. Re-explain it again.
So there's 1 bedroom with a man who they're saying the kid's not in there?
Yes, everyone's.
The owner of the house.
But he doesn't want us to look in the door.
Okay, and that would be the parent.
He
of the
just
child?
said y'all can look in there. Man, shut your line. He just said y'all can look in there, bro. You lying like a motherfucker, bro.
Who's the parent of the child?
What's her name?
Is that person here?
No, nobody, no, the child or that mother is not here. We believe because they're not letting us in there and nobody's answering the door and the door's locked.
He just said after you showed him the paperwork that y'all could go in, bro. This motherfucker lying, bro.
With DCF and everybody on the outside.
Is there 2 sides?
Yes, sir. There's 2 doors.
So if you would have never heard me arguing in the business.
Ah, wait, never mind. He doesn't know that that he's letting them in now. Because he on the whole other
Do you want
side.
us to wait for our supervisor to check the last room? Or... Alright, we'll wait. He's right here.
This is the guy that was locked in.
You're good now. She showed me the address.
This is the gentleman that lives here at this residence. He's seen the paperwork with the address on it. He understands what we're here
I get it
for.
now. She showed me the address.
Yeah, okay.
You're good now.
You're going to let us go check now?
This is our
green light. It would have been
Okay.
green light if she would have showed me the same thing. She just showed me the address.
Okay.
This is a rare circumstance because most people, when the state says we need that child,
But you can't treat every
they turn the child over.
Is the kid here?
I don't know. I just woke up. I just told
Alright,
you that.
so the last bedroom was locked.
I don't know what's going on.
Alright, do you have a way to get into that last
I don't
bedroom?
go in that room. I be in my room.
Usually when a bedroom is locked, it has to be open from the inside, so somebody might be in there.
Hold up. Stay here for a second, man. Boss.
What's your grandma's phone number?
Give me 1 second. Sit down.
237.
Please sit down.
For
Please
what?
sit down.
Is that her?
What?
Because you keep walking around. I can't find the kid. You're being detained. Sit down, please.
Okay,
Oh,
my
shit.
grandmother.
Sit down,
Y'all need to
please.
go to my grandmother's
You can
house.
sit down on the
Hello?
curb, or I can
can't
take you
sit
in
on
my
the
car
floor.
in handcuffs. What do you want?
Wait, what the fuck she do?
Sit down.
Is she
Now,
the mother
don't
or
get up.
what?
Now, DCF, you want to talk to him or not, but you have to stay here. Do you
This is
understand
not where I stay at. It's at my
me?
grandmother's house.
Do you
Y'all don't do that.
understand me?
No, I don't understand you.
Stay here and don't move. Do you understand that?
Is
You get
this
up,
the woman?
Officer Sullivan's putting you in handcuffs, so you're going to my car. I'm not warning you again.
The reason that they're here is because you're not cooperating, okay? You're not here for criminal, we're not trying to take you to jail unless you start acting out and we have to do so.
Okay.
So
Y'all
just
need to-
relax.
this is their house. Like, y'all don't
Okay,
do that.
but you were staying here at some point. That was the
Oh,
address
it's the
that I
mother.
had for you, and the judge
don't
signed
stay
off
here.
on that address.
Oh shit.
What the
They're
fuck?
gonna get tighter.
Officer Sullivan's going to search you. Officer Sullivan's going to search you.
I don't got
Spread your
nothing
feet.
on me.
Spread your feet.
Where was the baby?
Under a blanket in the other corner.
Is that where I have to talk to you guys?
Nope,
Y'all
too
know
late
this-
for that.
Why do I have to go to jail?
Because
She hid the kid under her blanket? What the fuck?
you know exactly why.
Wait, what's he going to jail for though?
You're being arrested for obstruction because you didn't cooperate.
I already have enough going on. I have my class.
I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you when you just lied to us.
Turn around, face the car, please. Just hold still. Just hold still. Can you widen your stance, please? There you go, a little bit wider.
We can't. It's too late now.
That's just my baby.
We weren't going to take you to jail, but
I'm trying to
your
see what is
actions
going
produced
on.
this result.
Can y'all loosen this?
No.
Can you just give your info, start PCA?
Yeah.
Go ahead, get
Have a seat.
in. Minimum.
Please, is there a way
Can
you
you
guys-
send one of the girls from DCF over?
Is there a way you guys can please
Sit.
just help? Please.
Yeah, bro, stop pleading, man.
Okay, I've already explained to them that it
clear.
sucks and that we're sorry for what happened. You guys, do you know what your charge is?
I'd like to do something like a child endangerment or something. I want to read up on that.
Work with
minimum.
them. Work with them. Figure it out. Take your
instruction.
time. Like this one, I want to do it right. So like, I think that you can do 1015 based on the violation of that. There's probably a statute on
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Maybe call booking and find out.
Yep.
I'll keep Garrett here to help facilitate whatever's about to happen. As far
about to
as
happen?
you guys are concerned, you've got mom. You have all the information that you need to do a 1015. Why don't you go start taking her to jail?
Okay, no problem. I'll go check
She
on
lost
it.
her right to be able to see him and
Yeah,
stuff. As far as I'm
perfectly
concerned.
fine. Completely forgot to ask you exactly how you found the child.
She was in the bedroom across from the one that you wanted to get into. So the one that you were in, literally directly across from that, he said, "Hey, Sarge, come with me." I followed him. He didn't speak any words other than "come with me." He pointed in the room, and I was like, "Is baby in here?" I was thinking the baby was 6 or 7 by this time. Like, I thought that's what was happening here. And so as he pointed in the room, I just hear like, whatever, little baby crying. So I just peeled the blanket up and grabbed her. So she was covered. That baby was covered with like a comforter, which will be on my body camera.
Yep.
But they covered her up.
Can we
in
give
order to
access to
conceal
this
her from
footage
us.
too?
I think what happened was
Or not?
she was in the room that you guys couldn't get into when you left. They moved her across and covered her with the comforter.
Yep.
Would be my guess.
Obstruction, child endangerment. Damn. That's tough. They did actually hit her with that child endangerment charge. That's tough. hey, shit. If you made it through the end of the video with me, appreciate you a lot, very much. Shit crazy, bro. It's tough. If you new, like, subscribe, comment down below what you want me to react to next. I got a couple more reactions to react to today. You know what I'm saying? We on the grind, boy. 2025 summer, it's our time. Or it's our time to start building up. So you know what I'm saying? During school, I don't have to be posting 5 videos per day. I can lower it down to 2. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 per day during school. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna catch on the next one. Hopefully, if you want to check out my channel even more after this reaction, that'd be very appreciated. Yeah, we out. Peace.